Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have a deck called Investigator, a Jinx deck, and you probably guessed we're running the Insightful Investigator along with and an abundance of 2-cost cards in this deck. We are running 15, not to mention some others like the Patrol Wardens and Suit Up that are going to be 2-cost when you initially draw them. Yeah, and when I was creating this deck, I wanted to create one that could cycle through my cards, get me go hard, and be able to use that spell efficiently. So the draw potential from Insightful Investigator definitely helps with that. And that's basically our win condition. Jinx, it was between Jinx in this deck and Vi. I ultimately decided to go with Jinx because she is a little bit cheaper than Vi is. So if we draw her, it doesn't feel as bad. With the Insightful Investigator, because the card that you draw is fleeting when you play a 2-cost card. The fleeting card is going to go away, so it's a lot easier to play Jinx with 4 mana than it is to play a Vi with 5 mana. And on top of that, she is going to be producing Get Excited once she gets out onto the board, which is going to help us get rid of other fleeting cards and deal face damage if we need to. It is a little bit hard to level her up in this deck. It is possible. You do have, like, for example, if you put down the Insightful Investigator, and you have all these 2-cost cards, you're going to be drawing 2-cost cards, basically infinitely. And so it's going to be really hard to level up Jinx. So depending on your matchup, you want to mulligan for the appropriate cards, and then also play the cards in an order that's going to help you level up Jinx, because it is very helpful to have the Super Mega Death Rocket. Now, on top of that, Jinx, once you level her up, your hand is empty, and so that does limit what you can do a little bit. You're going to be wanting to end the game pretty soon after that. But anyway, this is a pretty fun deck, cycling through, getting go-hards, and then, just winning with kind of swarm potential from the Insightful Investigator, which is pretty cool. And then just kind of as a fun note, we're also running one of the University of Piltover. This is discard fodder. In certain matchups, we can get, I guess, use out of this, or if like the opponent has we've run ourselves out of cards in our hand and the opponent has limited our boards to date as well, we can put the University of Piltover down and just hope to get an RNG win. So one off of that, just kind of a fun little snippet. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. So we are going against Annalise Twisted Fate deck, Bilgewater, Shadow Isle. So this is probably another go hard deck like mine. We're gonna get rid of everything but the Zonite Urchin here, and we're gonna hope to get something good. We have Suit Up. We might just use the Zonite Urchin on the Suit Up here as a turn 1 play. Kind of depends on what he does. If he's running a lot of spiders, he might have a spider. If he passes, I will probably pass, just because he's probably got Go Hard in hand, and then he can just use that on my Zonite. Okay, whoa, that is a bad move, my friend. We're just going to attack. I mean, he's forced to play this card if he can play it. What if it's Go Hard? Then he just loses the value. So I'm not going to play anything here. In fact, we're just going to use our own. Why not? We've got Jinx in hand. If we okay. I think this is worth blocking in case he's got plunder cards. I'm going to pass here. I want him to play something else. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with Jinx. We've got Suit Up to protect her a little bit. He's got something crazy up his sleeve. I drew all 3 of my Suit Ups. I've not really drawn too well playing this deck, to be honest, considering it's a draw deck. Alright, so I think he's got Twisted Fate. I don't know why else he would be waiting so long here. Or not. Okay. I'm fine with him using that before he's got Twisted Fate out. Let's go ahead and attack. Just going to use this now. I don't get value out of it, and I'm just going to use my mana so that I can help to level her up. Hopefully this next round. Deal 2 to anything. Okay. See if he's got Pocket Ace. I'll trade for a Pocket Ace. We'll put out an Arachnoid Horror here. We'll have a pretty good open attack if he doesn't have anything here. Okay, this kind of looks... Oh. Okay. Kind of interesting, he's got a lot of... Another Jinx? Go ahead and put down a Boom Crew Rookie. I want him to use Twisted Fate. And I was right in assuming that he had Plunder cards. Ooh, I did that wrong. Like that. Yeah, and I think we just attack like this. He takes a ton of damage if he doesn't block the Arachnoid Horror or Jinx, and so I'm pretty safe attacking with Boom Crew Rookie here. Okay. Can level her up. I don't really have a lot of protection for her though, which sucks, and now I'm kind of empty. My hand is empty as well. Let's play this first. If he has another Crumble, I might be in trouble. He's got 5 mana to play it if he has it. And I have no way to burst speed, get a unit out here, so. Alright. Perfect. Well, at least get a super mega death rocket off this round. I wonder if he has pilfered goods. Well, it doesn't look like he's got any burst speed spell to use because he didn't use it to, or like a damaging spell because he didn't use that to. Oh, they buffed that. Okay, well, he didn't have any activatable spell for that. Awesome. Wasn't expecting the black spear. And the one time the buff came in handy. Alright, now all I need to draw is a Get Excited. Another one. Maybe I'll draw the University of Piltover. I don't know what he's looking for, like Twisted Fate, like he can cost 2 Go Hards. Okay, like that's fine. I mean, he's really cycling through his deck here. And we protect our units as well, which is great. So yeah, if he's got a Twisted Fate, then a lot of his draw cards he's used, and he's used 2 salvages, and he just used the Glimpse Beyond, so I don't think he's going to be able to level up his Twisted Fate in two rounds anyway.
Alright, we are going against Malphite and Nautilus in a Bilgewater toss deck. The opening hand here is alright. I like the Flame Chompers, I like the Zonite Urchin, so we're going to keep both of those, I think. Get Excited, I'm probably going to get rid of.
Do I have
I like the drop potential that I have here. End up getting an Arachnoid Horror and a Boom Crew Rookie, which is actually pretty good. So we got a good opening play here if he's got a Drag Dredgers.
That's fine.
We're going to be able to get 2 damage onto the Nexus. And he does.
Hey, we got some luck finally.
Devourer of the Depths, which is going to be important.
You think he's running a...
Remember that he's only got 1 more in the deck at the most.
Like Withering Well or...
If he runs
Grasp
3 of
the
these.
Undying. We know he's got some
these so 2-cost cards that are going to be dealing damage. So it looks like he's not going to have the ability to play another...
Stalking Shadows.
He's not going to have the ability to play another card this round or before we attack next round. So anyway, let's go ahead and use the 2-cost suit up on our Flame Chompers. That's a pretty good value, and he's got Challenger, which is cool. We're going to play our 2-cost card here as well before
kill me. So
we get value out of that.
Okay, here, and I've got the advantage.
Wardens here. Alright, he uses Vile Feast, so we know he's got Vile Feast in his deck. Now we can pull these guys, we can take out both of his units here. He's down to 4 cards, which is great for us. We're at an even amount of cards and our board state's healthier, and we're dealing damage to him, so that's great.
Come on, use 1 more card.
Alright, and there's our Insightful Investigator. I think that we're probably just going to play her now so that we can get some value out of her. He can't kill us with a... or kill her with a Grasp of the Undying at the moment, so we're in pretty good shape. And yeah, we're going to play the Arachnoid Horror. This is putting a lot of pressure on him. With the Fearsome.
I don't think he
especially
should have
if he doesn't have another card, and it doesn't look like he does. So we are going to attack here. I want to get as much damage as I can, so I'm also going to attack with the Insightful Investigator.
So I don't know really what he's running in this deck, but I know that
and yeah, the 4 damage unit is going to protect her just a little bit here. So we're able to take everything out. I do end up killing the
kind of life steal cards.
Thorny Toad here, so
he's got them.
Yeah,
I want him to get below
Toad,
the
whatever he is,
2 mana.
I don't even know anymore.
For him to be able to use a card
sounds bad.
To be able to.
All right, let's go ahead and use a Mystic Shot on this Maokai, and then we're probably also going to put down the Arachnoid Horror here,
that's what we did,
just so that we can start filling up our board, and we end up drawing into a Flame Chompers, which is cool. We discard and automatically get it onto our board. It's great. Alright, so he's using quite a few cards here. Let's see if he's got a unit to play. And he does, which I mean, is fine. So he gets, oh, and there's his 3rd Devourer of the Depths. It's important to remember as well. So yeah, he ends up getting a Sapling out. He's tossed quite a few cards and he's deep already. And yeah, we want to preemptively use this Get Excited on his Dead Bloom Wanderer here, just to prevent him from life stealing. That's going to be kind of important. So yeah, we're just going to discard this Flame Chomper. Prevent him from healing here, and he is starting to take out our Arachnoid Horror, which I think is okay. There's like a consideration here to protect him and with the get excited, but I think that the right move is to save it and go face with the get excited this next round. So let's go ahead and play our Boom Crew rookie. He ends up having a jettison, so he's like super close to tossing, and I think he's at it, yeah. So this actually is one of the fastest like toss games I've ever seen from Maokai, like just pure toss, right? They usually aren't able to do it this fast, and that limits what I can do now. I probably would have played that Zonite Urchin just to put her down for more damage, but not much we can do about it now. If I play my cards here, I'm going to potentially draw myself out of cards, mill myself out. So let's go ahead and just drag these 2 units to my Flame Chompers. And this is lethal damage here, so if he's got any sort of life still, we now have the get excited backup here. And there we go, he's got 3 mana left. A Vile Feast is not going to save him here. We're going to kill him by 2, and we end up killing him here. So yeah, quite a bit of aggression there, even after he leveled up his Maokai, which is pretty insane how fast he did that. Yeah, that was just kind of an insane amount of toss that he got. Yeah, all of his cards kind of lined up, but we end up getting the win through our aggression, which is cool.
Protect our grove.
I'm ready.
Grow tall, grow strong. And so life springs anew.